So yesterday, John Lynch and Kyle Shanahan had their pre-draft press conference, and a lot of the talk was around quarterback and what they were going to do without telling anybody what they were going to do. And some of the things I took away from that press conference is that, one, they know who they're going to pick. And just deriving things from body language and just how they answer things, I have a feeling they know they're about to piss off a fan base. Just saying. I read that somewhere, and I also agree with that wholeheartedly. Regardless of what I feel about Mac Jones or anything like that, it's in the end, it's not my decision, and they're going to do what's best for the 49ers, and we're going to have to live with it. But that doesn't mean that this coaching staff and GM and any of these guys are not above criticism. I mean, yes, front offices and everybody, they miss in the draft. Everybody misses in the draft. But the 2017 draft was historically a miss. The only one that came from that draft that is still on this team is George Kittle, and he was a find of all finds. You got to remember that they were in a position to draft Watson or Mahomes, but they didn't, and they took Solomon Thomas instead and then traded back into the top of the first round for Reuben Foster. Both of those turned out to be horrendous picks. And, they ended up selecting a quarterback in the third round by the name of C.J. Beathard, who turned out to be not really that great. So, you look at all that, and you can say, they're not above criticism. So when people are critical of them for what they're probably going to do on Thursday, it's not that they're not fans, that they're not, diehard 49er fans. It's okay to be critical of the team that you follow and of the front office and all those things. They're not above criticism. One of the things I derive from the press conferences is that I don't believe Jimmy Garoppolo. There's no guarantee he's on this team to start the season. Kyle Shanahan was very forward about why they're doing what they're doing, and it has a lot to do with the injuries. It's going to save the Niners a lot of money down the road, so they can do a lot of things to rebuild this team. Namely, the contract extension for Fred Warner and probably Nick Bosa down the road. And, that's cool. That's a good part of that whole situation. But this draft is, in a lot of ways, going to be a make or break draft. This is either going to, propel the Niners into the future with championships with a guy like Mac Jones, or it could be the pick that ends up, kind of crumbling this whole thing. Kyle Shanahan hasn't proven that he has a good eye for quarterbacks. He might be an offensive genius and a good coach, but when it comes to his eye on quarterbacks, he has some questionable, he's had some questionable moments. In the end, it doesn't matter what I think or what my opinion is. Hell, Mac Jones could end up being, one of the best ever, but he could also end up being a horrible miss. So we don't really know. We're not going to know for a while. All I know is that the reports coming out of their building, take what you want from that, because nobody really knows what's going on there except for the people that are there. But there's reports that they're split on Trey Lance and Mac Jones. So the scouts, Adam Peters, Lynch, want Trey Lance, and Kyle wants who he wants. And in the end, I think it's Kyle's decision over everybody. So, like I said, Kyle's not above criticism. He's had some misses, but who knows? Maybe he's going to be right this time. Maybe I'm wrong for my criticism. But my criticism comes from a place of just wanting us to win and thinking that maybe a quarterback that has, other skills other than just throwing from the pocket, maybe that would help us. But that's just my opinion. I know some people have gotten on me pretty hard and, kind of yelled at me for my opinions, but that's okay. That's fine. That's part of when you make stuff on YouTube or any content, that's what you're going to do. That's what's going to happen. So I'm okay with that. As far as my guest tomorrow, Larry Krueger, I can't wait. He is like one of the best Bay Area sports guys, hosts. he does a lot. He's got his afternoon show with a couple other co-hosts that he does during the week. And then, like I said, he does the red and gold wrap after every 49ers game with a couple other guys. And then he also does the pregame too. So his expertise is great. He's like I said, he's not a cupcake type of guy. He'll criticize if he has to. He's not afraid to. Some of these guys that cover the team, especially the beat reporters, they tend to never really press issues or ask any hard-hitting questions. And he's the type of guy that if something pisses him off, he's going to verbalize it. So I appreciate that, and it's refreshing. So hopefully everything goes well, and I could have him on tomorrow, 9:40 p.m. Eastern Time, and hopefully you guys join me, and we have a blast. All right, everyone. I'll talk to everybody later. Everybody stay safe and healthy. And remember, regardless of what happens, it's just a game, and all of us just need to relax. All right, everyone. Talk to everyone later. Take care. See ya.